Hey, what's going on? It's AJ, and I want to give a shout out to my good friend Kamal Ravinkant. I just finished his book for the 10th time. This book changed my life. It's called Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. Oh my God, this book is so powerful. I mean, I read it many years ago, and I was in a really down place. I was depressed, and I was lacking confidence. I was going through a lot of stuff. I read this book. It's really short. It's 29 pages, and the concepts in there just changed my whole perspective. Since then, I've been reading it every single year. I actually reached out to Kamal and interviewed him on my podcast, and since then we've become good friends. I mean, the man has so much wisdom, and he just shares like an authentic story of him being in a very, very difficult place in his life and adopting the art of self-love, and how self-love allowed him to accept himself fully and to be in a place where he grew in confidence and happiness and energy, and his whole life changed. And he was so cool to share all of his concepts and exactly what he did to help others with it. And that book has sold, hundreds of thousands of copies, and it changed many lives around the world. If you've not read it, I highly recommend it. I told you, it's like literally one of my top 5 books that I recommend to people. I always revisit it, and every single time I learn something new. But the beautiful thing about it, it gives you an amazing daily practice of self-love. And self-love is not something that is feminine or masculine. It is something that every human being needs to adopt in their life, right? Because if you don't love yourself, who is going to love you the same way you do? Nobody's going to love you the same way you do. So I want you to check out the interview. I mean, I've promoted it before on my podcast, but I actually put it below this video because I was so compelled to share it again. And after you listen to it, read his book. It is the best investment of your time and energy. It's a quick read, but it's filled with so much knowledge. And just, I want to thank Kamal. He's a good friend of mine, and the man has so much wisdom and so much knowledge. And the fact that he wrote the book from such an authentic place, from the heart, it just resonates with so many people. So yeah, take some time today to love yourself, give yourself a hug, and appreciate yourself fully, wholly, and authentically without any judgment.